Okay, Randy, thanks very much. Coach Hewitt here. 9-point win for the Jackets, and Paul Hewitt's postgame presented by Sherwin-Williams. We start looking at this. Jason Morris early in the second half gave you a huge spark. Lance Storrs obviously hit some big threes right in that senior day script. I mean, all sorts of little elements come into play here today.
Well, first of all, the game just looks so much different and better when you make shots. And you know, one thing we've been trying to do with these guys all year is to tell them that when they're playing well, and they have played well for the most part, don't get to the point where don't allow the shots not going in to affect your effort. And they never did. And great day for Lance, obviously. Senior day, Mo Miller as well to step up the way he did on senior day is terrific. And you said Jason Morris gave us a nice lift when we started running the second half.
There's so many little things that have to come together for something like this. I thought personally you were shooting way too many threes early in the game. Did you?
Yeah, it's one of those deals when you make a couple early, it becomes a little more tempting to take them. And we kept trying to talk about getting them in the high post. Part of it, the guy in the high post wasn't stationary. Once we got that squared away, we started getting the ball inside to Glenn, and Lance got a little short one in there, and mine as well.
Well, both teams started shooting. Randy said in the first half, looked like somebody was going for a stuffed animal at the state fair. I mean, the temperament of the ball game aside, to see that many shots going up from that kind of distance, that changes everything you do, rebounding-wise and everything, doesn't it?
It really does. And when you don't make a good percentage of it, you don't get the chance to set up our pressure like we did. In the second half, started making shots, we set up our pressure, and we felt that took them out of it. And, obviously the crowd was terrific. It's amazing the differences you get when you get, that bounce from the crowd that we had today. It was a good crowd, good turnout, and I hope they were happy with, with how our kids performed.
Well, you get the momentum you were talking about. 2 wins now in a row, going to Greensboro to play Virginia Tech on Thursday night. That aside, the momentum itself and what it means for those guys in the locker room.
Obviously, it just makes them feel a whole lot better. You can see the difference in practice on Friday and Saturday this week, and then last week rather than now to get a day off tomorrow and get back at it Tuesday. I'm sure there'll be even a little extra bounce in our step. And tournament time. This is the fun time of the year. This is what these kids play for and what they want to be a part of. And let's see first game against Virginia Tech. Let's see how we can make out there.
Paul, you take enough experience back up there to make a difference, don't you?
Especially with guys like Iman Shumpert and Mo Miller, Glenn Rice, and we're hoping to have Brian back. He's certainly not going to be 100% in terms of conditioning-wise, but he's been in the gym shooting the ball a ton. And I think I saw the Yellow Jacket insider, pretty much the whole team, except for one, had him as our best shooter. Hopefully he can perform like that on Thursday night.
All right, Coach. Congratulations. Great way to close the place down, huh?
Really, it really is, and I appreciate all the fans that came out today. We had a good crowd, and they gave our guys a nice lift.
That's Paul Hewitt presented by Sherwin-Williams. The Jackets